Please welcome our next presenters, Lori Davison, reporter, Bay News 9 St. Petersburg, and Miguel Angel Rodriguez, anchor reporter, WSCB-TV, Telemundo 51, Miramar.
There are no awards in Category 9, so the next award is in Category 10, Children, Youth, Teens.
And 3 Emmys go to Dylan Story, Dylan Crane, Bill McGinty, and Alex Adwell, WTSP-TV, St. Petersburg.
But how would a small boy change the world?
Today is September 27th, 2004, and I'm 12 years old. It's not looking too good. It's not an infection, they don't believe. They think it's either Ewing sarcoma or lymphoma.
Thank you. My name is Simon Crane. I am the father of the late, great Dylan Crane. I proudly accept this award on his behalf. I'd like to thank everyone at Tampa Bay's 10, Bill McGinty, Alex Adwell, and Joe Bamford for their support of Dylan and his project. While they were inspired by Dylan, I know he was inspired by them as well. You can learn more about Dylan and his project, My Cancer Miracle, at dylancrane.com. Thank you. Congratulations. There are no awards in Category 11. Our next awards are in Category 12, Education, Schools.
And the first Emmy in this category goes to Robin Eckings, Louisiana Public Broadcasting, Baton Rouge, for Louisiana School for Math, Science, and Arts. And she could not be with us tonight, so we accept this award on her behalf. And our second Emmy for Education Schools goes to
Tom Johnson, WOFL-TV, Lake Mary, Florida, for Fun with Physics.
All right, admit it. Your high school science class was never this much fun. That's because you never took science.
So this work is actually equal to Fx times the displacement.
From Luther Davis at Lake Mary High School.
I can hold this bowling ball here for about 15 minutes.
Well, Tom Johnson couldn't be with us tonight. We accept this award on his behalf. And the third award in Category 12 is next.
And this one goes to Bus Controversy, Karen Castillo, Central Florida News 13, Orlando.
Young students like Leilani Montavo can't board
if you live outside of a 2-mile radius.
The reason parents are so upset is because their 5- and 6-year-old first graders will have to cross this road. We're at the intersection of Cimarron Boulevard and Brosh Road, and the parents are angry because most of the families live on that side of the road, yet in order to get to school, the kids have to go to school on this side of the road. And she could not be with us tonight, so we do accept this award on her behalf. The next Emmy goes to Education Schools Program.
And the winner is Broward School Beat number 28, Jim Guarashi, Broward Education Communications Network, Fort Lauderdale.
Davie Elementary first graders do a little horsing around as part of the Black Stallion Literacy Project.
Wow. First of all, I want to thank the School Board of Broward County. I want to thank my managers at Beacon, Iris Kaufman, Augie Namov, Ann O'Connell, Bonnie Swinford for all their support, Mike Rotario and Pete Chavez for their help. And of course, I want to thank Phyllis Schiffer-Simon, the director at Beacon, for giving me the freedom and direction to make the show successful. I want to thank my adorable children, Casey and Michael, my beautiful wife, Jody, who's my best friend and my inspiration. I love you, sweetheart. And finally, I want to thank all the teachers and school personnel I highlight on Broward School Beat.
They truly make my job easy. The things they're doing every day with children is amazing. And, you know, for a little TV station owned and operated by the School Board of Broward County, this is our second Emmy in a row for 2 years straight, so way to go, Beacon.
And now we turn to Category 13, Health, Science, and Environment.
Miracle Babies, Linda Hurtado, Frank Barrera, and Dana Greer, WFTS TV, Tampa.
See the right hand there? See the fingers?
Okay, 10 perfectly formed fingers.
See the little foot legs?
With twins,
legs.
20 tiny toes.
So there's a profile of A's face.
But what would you do if your picture of perfection developed into this?
Thank you very much. Not many people get to do what they enjoy doing, and not only do I enjoy what I do, I love it. And I just want to say thank you very much for this honor. I want to thank Linda Hurtado and Frank, who couldn't be here tonight. I'd also like to thank my parents and my brother, who have supported me and encouraged me to do what I love to do. And I'd like to thank my husband, Ben, for just being a wonderful support system throughout. Thank you very much.
The next award is to a Health, Science, Environment program.
María Falcón, Geoambiente del Caribe, Inc., San Juan, Puerto Rico, por Geoambiente Río Cubuy, Ecoturismo en Potencia.
Repartido el equipo de seguridad y las instrucciones preliminares, comenzamos el recorrido. No habíamos dado ni 5 pasos cuando el terreno del bosque a cruzar para llegar al río comenzó a probarnos.
Thank you, Lord, for this blessing. And this has a very special meaning in the sense that, first of all, it recognizes an environmental effort, a protection effort for our environment. Besides that, it also recognizes the local television in Puerto Rico. Right now, our local television is becoming like an endangered species because most of the commercial stations doesn't have space for the local television. In that sense, I really want to thank the Academy, all the members of the Academy, TUTV, for opening a space for the discussion of the environmental issues and to listen to the voice of nature. I would also like to thank my crew, okay, that are always willing to give the extra, not 1 mile, 2 miles. I also want to thank my husband for being so supportive to me. Okay, thank you. And besides that, at the last of the
Actually, Maria, we don't want you to. There's actually more good news for you tonight.
Maria tonight is winning 4 Emmys in each of the nominations she had.
This is truly a remarkable achievement, Maria. Congratulations.
Lo siento. Oh my God. Gracias a Puerto Rico por darnos una isla tan hermosa, por tener por tener tantas cosas maravillosas en nuestra tierra, pero sobre todas las cosas del mundo, I really want to give thanks to my family in this moment, especially to my parents, but especially to a beautiful spirit, my mom, who planted in my heart the love for nature. Thank you.
And next, an Emmy is awarded in category 14, Historical Cultural News.
And the Emmy goes to Search for Justice, Tony Pipidon and Darren Cottle, WKMG-TV Orlando.
The Moore sisters of Mims had a front-row seat to the birth of the modern civil rights movement, thanks to their parents, Harry T. and Harriet Moore.
I helped him from the time I was a very young person in his office, which he ran out of our dining room.
Well, they couldn't be with us tonight, so we'll accept their awards on their behalf. And now this is the final category we're going to introduce for you guys. It's number 15, Human Interest News.
And the Emmys go to Bill McGinty, Dylan Crane, and Alex Atwell, WTSP-TV St. Petersburg, for Dylan's story.
Dylan's mom and dad broke the news to him.
The doctors have read the scans and they believe what you have is a type of bone cancer.
But Dylan, being Dylan, sees cancer as an opportunity, his opportunity, to change the world.
Hello, my name is Dylan Crane. I am making this documentary to chronicle my struggles with and survival of cancer.
Thank you very much. This award pales in comparison to the bravery and the courage of that young man and his parents. They are the most courageous people I have ever met in my life, and Dylan Crane, at 12 years old, is the most inspiring person I have ever met in my life. We thank his parents, his family, his sister Sammy, Alex, who stepped into this 2 days before it aired and put it together without ever having seen a stitch of the video, and Joe Bamford, who shot all the footage but left before it could be aired. And then, of course, our Special Projects Unit, who gave us 9 minutes to tell this absolutely incredible story. Thank you, but thanks to them.
And our final presentation is to a human interest news entry.
Tim Hoyt, Joel Woolman, and Desiree Mulkey, WPBF-TV, Palm Beach Gardens, Florida.
Dick Hoyt had high hopes for his son, Rick. Hopes to hear his first words, witness his first steps, and maybe send him off to college. Doctors, on the other hand, had little hope those things would ever happen. Rick was strangled by his umbilical cord during birth. The diagnosis was grim.
Well, they couldn't be with us tonight, so we're going to accept their awards on their behalf. And I think we're waiting for the next people to present the awards.